Hey guys, Future Gohan SSJ2 here, and we've got a big thing of news right here pretty much. There's been a new Dragon Ball Z game being announced. It's called Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. It's a new game coming to the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and the PS Vita. It was just announced in the latest issues of Jump Magazine. Titled Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, the game allows for 4 players to play cooperatively and up to 8 players to duke it out online at the same time. Players can perform a variety of moves, including a meteor chain, which seems to be a tag team launch of attack after attack in successive fashion, synchronized rush, which is a rushing of the opponent at the same time as your teammate to launch simultaneous attacks, and revive soul, which is reviving a fallen teammate by giving them energy to get back in the battle. Now, looking at some of the screenshots here, this appears to be, I think maybe the cover of the magazine or the cover of when they start talking about Battle of Z. Here we can plainly see Super Saiyan God Goku. We can plainly see Super Saiyan God Goku is going to be in this game. And that's, well, either Super Saiyan God Goku, or maybe that's Kaioken Goku. Which actually, now that I think about it, that might actually be Kaioken Goku because all of his clothes are red here. We can imply that it's Kaioken Goku because if we look at the next image, we can see some Saiyan Saga stuff going down over here, which that very well could have been Kaioken Goku. And I only really say that because his clothes were very red in that little picture. But if we look at the graphics here in this image, the graphics are looking very, I want to say, Super DBZ-esque. That game that was back on the PS2, that arcade game, is looking very Super DBZ-esque, and even if you look very closely, could maybe even looks a little bit like Tenkaichi 3. It looks a little bit like Tenkaichi 3, and even back again in this little image down here with the Saiyan Saga, just the way that they're standing reminds me just so much of Tenkaichi 3. So they could be trying to capture that feel. In the next image here, we get a great image of Vegeta. We see, let's see, we get hold on. First, let's see over here. We see Raditz charging at Krillin, and we see Goku supposedly punching Vegeta, and we see Gohan reacting. Let's see, in the background here, we see Uzaru Vegeta is fighting up against Goku, Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo. And then in this little tiny image here, I believe this is Goku hitting Nappa, I believe. And then here in this other image, we've got Piccolo, who looks like he's stunned, and I believe to his left is Tien, and to his right is Gohan, and they look like they're in some sort of raging soul mode. And then, of course, here we've got an epic picture of Vegeta. And then back here in this third picture, it looks like Gohan is punching. Is that Krillin? He's punching someone. It's very hard to tell who he's punching. And then in the next image, here we go. If you look up here, this is a Super Saiyan God Goku image because he's got the red hair, the red eyes, but his clothes aren't red. So that's what was getting me off in the first image, because yes, Kaioken Goku and Super Saiyan God Goku do look similar, but they do not look exactly the same. One difference that you can tell is that in Kaioken, Goku's clothes and Goku's skin, everything is red. Well, but when he's in Super Saiyan God, only his eyes, eyebrows, and hair are red. So as we can see, yes, Super Saiyan God Goku is announced, and he will be taking place in this game. And then as we can see here, we can see a more clear image of Goku punching Vegeta and Raditz. And now we can see Piccolo. Piccolo is charging after Raditz, who is charging at Krillin. And then we see Gohan reacting to either that or Goku punching Vegeta. And then here in this left image, we see Tien knocking down Nappa, from what I can see. And up here, there's like a little timer or something, little hit ratio with a 4 in front of it. I don't know if that's the combo meter, it's health. I'm not really sure how all that's going to take place in this game. If we look over here in the next picture, we can see what appears to be Tien and Gohan in, again, like this little raging soul mode or whatever this is, wailing down on Nappa. And again, we get to see this little health bar up here. I'm not sure if this is a health bar or, again, it's like a little combo meter. I'm not entirely sure. And then let's see, down here in the bottom left, we get to see a nice image of the Ginyu Force. And now, a little speculation on my part of this image is that, as you can see, they're all posing, but behind them is an explosion. This could be one of those team attacks that they were talking about earlier, where right after they finish doing the team attack, they pose and an explosion happens behind them. That could be just the ending of their team attack. That's just speculation. And then over here, we've got two images side by side. Let's look at the bottom one first. It looks like we've got a nice little picture of what appears to be Goku. And he's wailing down on Oozaru Vegeta. And again, we do get to see this little health bar up here. And he appears to be breaking his little barrier. And then again here, in this other image, we've got Piccolo, Goku, Krillin, and Gohan looking up at this monster that is Oozaru Vegeta. And then yeah, that's pretty much all the scans of Battle of Z that we've got at the moment. This is basically all the information. You know, we've got the essential characters so far that have been announced: Goku, Base, Super Saiyan God, Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, Krillin, Tien, Piccolo, Kid Gohan, Ginyu, Jace, Berta, Recoome, Guldo, and of course a Cyberman. But again, I'm going to speculate that Kaioken is confirmed, because just by looking at that cover photo, it's just Kaioken, I think. It just looks so much like Kaioken, and usually you really can tell the difference if you do look closely enough, and I'm certain that's Kaioken, so you might as well go ahead and be able to say that Kaioken Goku is confirmed as well. I guess if you want to do it by forms that way, you can. But yeah, I'm really stoked for this game, because it looks fantastic. It looks like it could be the successor to Tenkaichi 3 that we've all been waiting for. As of right now, it's only confirmed in Japan, but you know, it's gonna. We can only hope that it'll come out over here soon. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.